Ricky, you're the first time in a very, very long time, almost since the beginning of your career, that you're back in the home corner, mate, and not just in the home corner, but in a really good fight with a kid that we know really well, a kid called Mikey Young, who's out for his third fight, and I think you two might steal the show, mate. And when you consider some of the talent that we've got on there, that's quite a big statement, mate.
Well, just have to wait and see, won't we? Hopefully it'll live up to expectation, but we'll just have to see what happens once the bell rings.
Now, you know, you've been on the road. You've been, for the last 4 or 5 years, you've been on the road, fighting up and down everywhere, everyone.
Yeah, been over 5 years now, like.
What's that,
I think
mate?
last time I fought home was about September 2016 and my second fight against Brett Fardo. Since then, I've just travelled to everyone's backyard, up and down the country, to like Edinburgh, Glasgow.
And also, you've been fighting at the heavyweights. You've been fighting at more around about 9 stone 4.
Yeah.
Because you never really had the chance to train for it. But you've trained for this fight. You've worked purposely. And you've come in there. Was it 8 stone 8? Was it?
What was it? 8, 9, 11.
Was it 8, 9, 11?
Yeah.
Was that hard to do that, mate?
I'd be lying if I said it wasn't. I mean, it's been. Last time I made 8'10", I think it was 8'10" and 3 ounces when I fought Kess on the American comeback at the Echo. Every fight that I've had since then has always been at a higher weight. The last one I had was, what was I, 8'12" and 14 ounces or something like that.
And the majority of them have been genuine prospects, guys that have had phenomenal amateur careers.
Yeah, especially on the Sky Bills.
Yeah, and well, expected to go a long way, and you give everyone a good tough fight, mate.
Yeah.
So is this a fight you feel you can win?
Well, you know, just to wait and see what happens. But yeah, I mean, I believe I can, you know, pull it off as long as I listen to John and do as I'm told. Then hopefully it'll all go to plan. There's no guarantees, but I'm confident. I'm feeling good. So let's.
Well, I know you've turned down a few fights to have this one on, and some good money fights for you as well.
Yeah. I mean, I got offered one. I think Steve rang me a couple of Saturdays ago for one. Like I think it was Wednesday, not last week, the week before, and. To be honest with you, I missed out on that one because I couldn't get me shift swapped at work, and because the guy who deals with the shift swapping, he wasn't in until the Monday morning. So because I work from Sunday onwards, this was on the Saturday.
Because you're a trucker, aren't you, mate?
Yeah, I drive the wagon to B&M's through the week, Sunday onwards, like 4 or 5 nights a week. And then, so I got in touch with work, couldn't get a change because the guy weren't in. Went in the following night because my shift, well, my work starts on a Sunday, so I have to swap a shift this week. And when Steve actually gave me the call for this fight, I'd actually just found out I had COVID that day. So I had to isolate, and I've tried to get the money that you're supposed to be able to claim off the government, and I got knocked back for it twice, and I ended up having to use what I had left in my holidays to be able to subsidise me whilst I was off work, which was unfortunate. And that fight...
You never get it easy, do you, mate?
No. That last fight there, for the sake of a day, because I spoke to a different manager when I went in shift the following night, he changed my shifts for me. But then I rang Steve, and he said, you've matched them against a foreign kid, so you've dipped out on that one. So yeah. I missed out on that one, and then I got offered another one there to fight, I think it was Marcel on a Black Flash show.
Oh, Marcel Braithwaite, yeah.
Yeah, and they said, I think they were saying I could come in, like, pretty much what I've always wanted. But I think they wanted the 6th rounder. They offered us decent money, they upped the money twice as well. And to be honest with you, I probably would have been getting more than double what I'm getting for this one. But I just thought, what's more important to me? Do I want the experience and a potential win, or do I want to like go for the same old again? Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, naturally, I'm considerably bigger than Marcel anyway, as you know. But that's besides the point. He's a talented kid. He's done really well as an amateur. Now, don't get me wrong. I fancy my chances, but at the same time, I thought, well, what do I want more? What's more important to me? The experience and chance of being the hero rather than the villain again. Because I mean, it's been over 5 years, and you know what I mean. My first experience in Edinburgh was bewildering, to say the least. I mean, you could cut the atmosphere with a knife. The sort of abuse that I was getting from the crowd was awful. I mean, I wasn't used to it at the time. I grew a bit of a thicker skin after that one, but for the first one on the road fighting in Edinburgh.
Do you enjoy that now, though?
I mean, I enjoy the experience having a fight and whatever else. I don't enjoy getting stiffed on the decisions, even when I know I've done enough. They still give it the other kid. I mean, there's like 5 fights there, including the 2 draws, where I genuinely believe, and even John said, that I should have got the win, or at the very least a draw on 5 of those occasions, which I could probably reel off who those fights were.
And what are you up to now? Like 25 fights, you know?
What am I on? 23, I think.
23 fights.
Yeah, what have I been? 219-2, which obviously is an awful record, but on paper. But when you think about it, with the way that it works on the road and how it's geared towards making sure that the prospects keep on moving up and keep the crowds coming in, it's just how it is.
Well, listen, it's all changed for you. Like I say,
Well,
you're in the home corner, mate. So you've got to go out and deliver. But I know Mikey really well. Good kid, really nice lad. And he's on a similar journey to yourself. He actually fought on his home. Got a draw,
I seen that.
and then he's ended up going away from home and picking up a win.
In Birmingham,
last time out,
that was a debutant, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
I've never fought a debutant.
No?
Never. Not once.
Well,
Not even been offered one.
But this is probably your closest kid you've had to the least experienced kid that you've had in all your fights.
Yeah, probably. Especially when you think about the amateur pedigree, the lads on the Sky Bills.
Well, listen, good luck for tomorrow night, and I'm going to be a little bit impartial. I'm going to say may the best man win, and I hope you deliver, because you're on a great card there, and you two are officially the top of the bill, because it's a real 50-50 fight. And,
do you know what the runner order of the fight is?
I haven't a clue, mate.
I think John said I'm on second, but I don't know.
I don't know, but it's a fight that anyone who's in boxing is intrigued about, and so am I, and I'm looking forward to filming it, mate. So good luck for tomorrow night.
Who knows, maybe it'll be the start of things to come. Might actually start coming to watch me again, but well, I'm not going to get me hopes up about that, like, but you never know. Fingers crossed.
Alright, kiddo, you take care. I'll see you tomorrow night, mate.
Cheers, Lee.
Bye, Ricky.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.